Matilda, you push up, you die. Come at me, bro. Oh, that was a... We could hit it right here. That should be a... Oh, perfect! Knock... What? That is awesome! We just set this thing on freaking fire! It was just a straight ammunition burn. Howdy boyos, welcome back to more Men of War Assault Squad 2. It must be kind of rare for you guys nowadays to see a video on my channel that is not Gates of Hell, and to be fair to you, it is a little strange to me too to not be playing Gates of Hell, but I figured we should really continue this little, I wouldn't call it, you know, a series I'm doing, although I guess you could refer to it as that, technically speaking. But obviously a while ago I started doing these little battles where I'm just playing against AI in multiplayer, doing the little skirmish battles, and I figured why not finally continue today, because I had been, you know, sort of doing a derelict of my duty by not continuing it. And in the last video, which is a while ago now, and I will get to in just a second, I did ask, hey, what do you guys want to see next? And I kind of picked my, obviously there's lots of different suggestions from, due to, you know, Korean War. This is obviously within inside Men of War's, you know, possibilities, right? I got some modern war requests, I got some Korean War requests. For Inside Valor, I got lots of good requests, and I figured, why don't we pick these ones? So today we are playing as Italian forces in North Africa. I personally kind of like the idea that we're near Tobruk, and we're fighting a vanguard of Commonwealth forces in mid to late, or I guess mid 1941. Now on our team, I did give myself some German allies, because without the Germans in 1941, it's going to be really hard for the Italians to win. It's not even just to bully the Italians that are watching this video. It's not possible. I actually was going to say, I tried doing a full Italian, you know, group versus a full UK group, and it was so impossible to win. I guess kind of thank God that when I was playing it, my game decided to crash. So it was a little bit of a an awkward moment for me there, but what it did mean to me was, well, if I do play this again, I can't play with just the Italians. I gotta give myself some reinforcements. So we're playing against 3 Commonwealth AI in the year 1941, obviously, and they are all hard, and we are playing against, or with 2 hard German AI, and then obviously, I guess I'm barely worth a medium AI, but I figured I would give a 3 hard versus a 2 hard in myself. And I feel like the main strength of the Italians, as much as I'd like them to be good in this time period, it's hard to find. It's really hard to find their real strength. Because as much as I want to say they have one strength, I don't really think that they have one. Their armor is neglectable. Like, it literally is just not worth buying. They have a couple of these support vehicles. They're not worth buying either. Their flamethrower tanks, though funny and very memey, especially against the AI, a little bit overpowered, maybe even I would consider them. The real thing where the Italians come in is this super heavy howitzer, but that's not going to decide any games, though you can easily use this to destroy any enemy armor, like, for example, the Grant tank, which I believe is the British equivalent of the M3 Lee. You can't really deal with it other than maybe using the 90mm AA gun or using that 21cm howitzer. Their infantry, I did start off here with some, well, how am I going to pronounce this? Parachutisti, which obviously means as much as paratroopers. They're good, but just the Italian machine gun, mostly the Breda, is just so not good compared to the MGs that the Germans get, for example, that it's barely worth buying them in the first place. And then look, this is a 220 manpower car. We're gonna buy it just for the meme at this point. But look, this is I don't know, man. I really don't see the Italians being very useful here in this scenario. We're really going to be playing that sort of support role to my German AI. Now, the cool thing is, I did pick a pretty large map, which allows me to call in aircraft. And I figured if we're going to be playing here in the supportive role, I might as well get a map that allows me to buy aircraft later on. So I obviously can get the 202 or the 205, the Stuka, but we're playing as the Italians. If we're not calling in an Italian plane later on, you guys would be really annoyed with me, and you would have every right to. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold off on buying any of the planes until we can, obviously, buy the Spadavieto bomber, which I think is the SM-79, if I remember from playing enough War Thunder. That is Humber. Are you kidding? It took 2 rounds. It took 2 damn rounds from a 37 mil on this little Hummer with 15 millimeters of armor. Now, I am very used to playing Gates of Hell, so I've just been trying to press T for the last couple of seconds. Oh, no. Trying to press T to switch to, you know, different control. Ooh, that is a very good, well, I guess, equivalent of a Molotov. I don't know if they're going to burn out or not. Oh, no, really? Okay, well, we are being, this is not good. We want to get this machine gun out of there. That was my sort of only, do I have any? Oh, wait, it burned to death. It burned to death. Absolute mad lad. Okay, so the one Italian here survived. Looks like we have a larger pushing coming here. Now, personally, I really like Valour because a lot of the infantry in Valour is made to the map. So if you're doing a winter map, they have winter camo. Doing a desert map, they have desert camo. This obviously doesn't go for all the infantry like these SAS, I guess the long-range desert group guys. They don't have any specific SA or desert camo. The same goes for the parachudisti. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. But you'll see the regular Germans here. They all wear Africa Corps colors and camo. They got shorts on. I've even seen some pith helmets. So it is awesome personally to me to play a buttload of Valour in these scenarios because you just get to do a little bit more of the, you could see some more of the like unique units or unique camouflages and stuff that Rob's mod, as much as I like, obviously, doesn't have the Italians, just just take that as an example. But maybe down the line we can actually try and check out Rob's mod in Call to Arms, which has been really upgraded a lot lately and has been very much nicely coming along as far as I've seen. Now we got to obviously check out one of the flamethrower tanks. We have the well, I used to call this the flamethrower pizza machine, and it's not to shit on the Italians that they always like to make pizza. It's just, if you've been following my channel for, well, almost half a decade, I used to play quite a bit of Valour with my friends, and I swear that at one point the Italians were just straight up banned because of this little thing. You'd be like, what does this thing do? This little demon spawn machine, this little SOB right here is literally the reason I swear I almost lost a couple of friendships in this game, or due to this game. It is a 75 meter flamethrower range, and because it's so small and so agile and actually relatively fast, as you can see, this is basically like Satan if he made a tank. It is so insanely overpowered. Even though it is obviously just a tiny little machine, the thing is, I don't want to go too ham because I can already see there's like a artifact forming near this tree. Oh, wait, did I just get bullied? What killed me? Wait, pause. What got my little meme machine? I can't even... Oh, no! The meme machine, it got destroyed before I could even say anything. Was it this little Matilda back here with the 50 cal on it? I can't tell. We do have enough points for the Spadavieto, so we will probably get that here soon. Like, that was a little sad. I made that entire story, and then I got bullied. I just realized this is a 13.2 mil. This could actually cause some severe damage to vehicles, which would be good. We'll rotate it a little bit to the left, and then we'll set up, and then we'll get the Spadavieto out here soon, because we're going to have to bomb these Matildas into, I mean, this thing... Actually, okay, that's dead. That's good, because that was a AAA tank. I guess what's over here? Okay, that's the... Is it a Valentine or I couldn't tell from the quick second it popped up into view. I guess what we should get is we should get some Alpini. Some Alpine infantry. We'll send those to the right over here, have them start to defend. We have a two-pounder that was destroyed by someone. Let's get the Spadavieto. And this is where I love Valour. It's just so much fun. to mess around in this game with a bunch of mods, and this is where we are going to just absolutely cause some severe domination on the battlefield. So here we go, bombs away. Let's see, where's the Matilda at? Next to it we are. Oh, it was maybe a little short. Bombs away. This might. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, that was a direct hit. Oh my god. Now, I actually played quite a bit of the Sparviero in War Thunder. Not maybe necessarily exactly this version of the SM79, but I remember way back when War Thunder was one of the games I played a lot of, especially with like Baron Von Games and Slickbee and Fly Daily. The Sparviero was just considered such a meme pick. That's going to be a direct impact. Oh, that's just beautiful. Because it just had no redeeming qualities. I believe the real only thing that people liked about it was the fact that I think this version even has it maybe. It has like a couple of forward-facing machine guns. And I gotta say, and maybe the Italians watching this video will have some pride in when I say this, the Italian aircraft here in, obviously, Men of War and also in War Thunder, they are very aesthetically pleasing. I don't know what it is about this SM79. Just the way it looks is so stupid in a way that it's awesome. I don't know if that makes sense. You know how sometimes people say, well, I guess I'm not sure, this might just be like a Dutch saying, but basically, I think this thing is so ugly that it's beautiful, and I love that about this thing. The SM79 is just hilarious to me. Now, it looks like we are out of ammo for our bombs, but fret not, that is not necessarily an issue. I don't know what these guns are. How big is their caliber? Okay, they're just 7.7 mils, I assume. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Oh, I accidentally pressed spacebar because I want to land this plane, but I also gotta. Oh no, what's happening? I'm trying to control it. Go down, go down. I gotta land it, so I gotta go turn around here. Turn around, turn around, turn around. We gotta go and try and put some new ammo in. So we gotta find a way for us here to land it and then jump back in. And I was gonna say, I was thinking about that just now. I said I accidentally, well, I already tried doing the Italians versus the Commonwealth in 1941, and what happened was my game crashed. No, why would you take off again? Why'd you take off again? Okay, we'll leave you up for now. I need to man the forward positions here because we are getting demolished. I need my infantry to man this 13 point... What is it? Was it 13.2? It's a 13.2 machine gun. We'll just leave my plane flying around for right now. I don't have time to worry about that. As we put guys into trenches, into foxholes. And then where's my Sparviero? See, this would be awesome if we had that direct control from Gates of Hell, where you could, you know, follow the actual aircraft here. We're going to try and put her down. I said go down. Okay, well, no one ever said Men of War's airplanes were made, you know, specifically well. I guess we could see if we can maybe use the MC-205. What does it have? 2 machine guns? They might be 50 cals, though. Let's get the MT-205. And let's hope. There we go. We want to use the bigger caliber guns. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, that might. Are these actually bigger calibers? I don't know. That's a Grant, I think, on the ground right there. There's 2 Grants on the ground right here, and there is a whole abundance of enemies. So can we maybe do the Italian kamikaze attack? No, we were so close. Oh my god. So I do have something like a bigger cannon on these things, but it just doesn't really care about popping these tanks. We gotta fly in here. Honorable. No, I really thought that was going to be an honorable charging to the Grant. This is what the Italians have to do in Valour, by the way, in 1941 to kill these enemy tanks. Because, oh crap, I just hit the tree. Because they do not get access to the Panther, Panzer IV, all these other tanks. I don't know why I said planes. They don't get access to all these other tanks until later on in the periods, obviously. So you kind of... Oh, we're out of planes, by the way, now. That's a shame. We only got access to 2. I was hoping that we could call each plane in once. What I want to do here, I want to land... Oh, I can't buy the plane ammo anymore? Are you kidding? So this has just become a bomb. Actually, it's a flying bomb. I was hoping I could buy the, I was really hoping I could buy the Fiat with the aircraft ammo, but it doesn't look like I can. And then the Panzer IV F1 with the short 75 knocks out not just the Grant, but also the Matilda Mark I in the background there. You can see the huge explosion and a couple units disappearing from the map. Now, we're not going to attempt to land this thing anymore, like I said. We're going to go for the second heroic landing right here. Yes, that was perfect. Knocking out some infantry, causing some damage. And that's probably the most effective use of the Sparviero here. Well, actually, the Sparviero did a good job. I don't want to undersell it. I feel like he did a good enough job when I used them. Maybe just, you know, could have used them a little better, but it's whatever. So far, let's take a look. What can we get? We want to get this heavy howitzer, but it's not available anytime soon. So maybe we'll send a squad of machine gunners to this left point, and then we should send the flamethrower tank to the left as well. And then you can clearly see these Matildas, they only have the 40 pounder, not the 40 pounder, the 2 pounder, the 40 millimeter 2 pounder. But these things are already super hard to kill for the Italians, and their guns will basically go through the majority of Italian armor, which makes it very, very, very hard to deal with enemy armor as the Italians, and that's why I really needed the Germans to be part of this battle. And also I figured, I think the Battle of Tobruk, or one of the many battles of Tobruk, where's their dog here? Hello? Is this the same thing again? Does this come with the squad? There's military police here. Oh, I thought he was wearing a Ushanka. There's a dog here. I don't know what the dog's doing, but yeah, we really need the Germans here just so we don't get absolutely butt blasted by the majority of the Commonwealth tanks. Especially the Grants. I still don't know how you would realistically get rid of those, especially if they're further away with the armor. And the 75, well, it's the same gun as the Sherman, I believe. The M3. Right? And that's just, it's hard to deal with for the Italians, trust me. It's just the only thing you can really do is run the pizza tank around with the flamethrower on it and hope that you get enough kills that way. Let's throw a bunch of frag grenades over this ridge here. Like, we'll just spam the frags. And the Italians have the best frags in the game. Their frags are both cookable, and they go really far, and they can be, they explode on impact. So the second, it doesn't matter how long you cook them. You can cook them for 1 second or cook them for 4 seconds. When their cook timer ends, obviously they'll explode, but they will also explode on impact with anything, the ground, a tank. So they can definitely be used as a quick sort of assault weapon, and I really like that about the Italian grenades. What are these guys using? What are these guys? Lanchesters? Oh, this might be the, like, early Sten guns, right? Oh, here comes the flamethrower, though. Here comes Hades, his tank himself. Hopefully it doesn't crash the game, but it's likely. I'll be honest with you. I gotta be very... Oh, it's an enemy flamethrower! Oh, God! He's not shooting at me, though. Look at the artifact going on with the terrain. I gotta say, Men of War compared to Gates of Hell is an adventure. It really is. It really is an adventure. I haven't played Men of War properly since the last video I made like this, which I think was the French, you know, invasion, or the German invasion of France in 1940 video, in which I obviously grabbed some of your comments from that and put them in the video here, and I'm using your suggestions, and it's fun. It really is entertaining to play some good old, wait, what should I do here? Support crew, right? Yeah. It's always good to play some good old Men of War, but man, does it really, you really notice it. You really notice that it's, you know, not Gates of Hell, and it's fine. That's fine. I mean, obviously it never meant to be Gates of Hell, but coming from Gates of Hell to this is a little brutal. It's definitely getting used to, you know, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, and I'm definitely missing some of the awesome features that you have in Gates of Hell, especially the camera, for example. I love that. Or just a lot of other button things that I'm just mispressing or missing here. But maybe, you know, maybe someone will make a Gates of Hell mod for Assault Squad 2, which I think would be hilarious if someone did do that, where you have maybe more of a, you know, a Gates of Hell-esque idea. So we need to find out. There's 3 minutes left in that artillery. We don't have any really super heavy tanks. We could consider this Semoventi, but let's just wait for the artillery. And in the meantime, I'll show you, this is only 270 manpower. There's a squad that I can buy, not including the paratroopers because they're airdropped. But there's a squad that I can buy that's more expensive than that. It's just hilarious to me. Alright, let's man the machine gun here. Hopefully it's alive, which it is. Doesn't look like we can do any damage to that Matilda with this 13.2, which I kind of expected that I couldn't, but, you know, it's always worth trying. On the left side here, we did dig some foxholes and make some basic trenches and sandbags. So we'll get guys behind those. And there's also a bug which really bothers me. You can't always have guys in these foxholes. It really depends on their positioning sometimes. But we have this dug-in position that we're holding against the Commonwealth. And they're sending a buttload of commandos at us. So it actually looks like we may have caught out a bunch of their LRDG units, if anything, over here. Let's call out the elites of the MVSN. I think this is a smaller squad, but they do get higher stats, obviously, and they get an anti-tank rifle, which may be useful here on the left side. And I keep pressing Y to hit reload, which is the button that is reload and call to arms, Gates of Hell. So, you know, there's that. And also press Control a bunch of times, which is to go prone in Gates of Hell, but in this game, obviously, that is to take over direct control. Now we could go for a little go around of this Matilda. And here I'm going to hopefully show you the power of the Italian flamethrower meme. As we are driving right up to the Matilda. Oh, that's on fire. Oh my god, look at this thing. Oh my god. And see, it's worth doing that because the Matilda has got to cost more than 230 money. You know that for a fact. It has to. There's no way that the Matilda isn't like 400 to 500 manpower. So every time I do that, really, I lost my tank before I even got to really call it in. What a joke, man. Oh my god. Come back more in the background then, I suppose. It just really shows how not good the Italian tanks are, but then that's all sort of forgotten once you pull out the amazing flamethrower tank. What the hell is this guy using? 1,000 rounds? And then we have multiple semi-auto rifle infantry. I saw that too. Okay, so we have one Carcano. They have the... What does this guy have? He has the M1918. This is a World War I era, like... Okay, it's a submachine gun, I think. He has the same one. Is it submachine gun ammo? Yes, it looks like it. But what does this guy have? What is this thing? No, does he anti... No. So that has 1,000 rounds of ammo. That's nuts! 1,000 rounds! What are you gonna do with that? How's that? Maybe it's a click and it should be 100. That sounds insane. Oh my god, 1,000 rounds? That is the largest belt of ammo I've ever heard of. Oh my lord. Alright, let's put some of these infantry in cover. This guy, charge ahead because you're out of ammo, but that doesn't mean you can't do something glorious for Italy. I guess we could lob some frags over. Now, I don't know if these are the impact ones. Oh, they are. Oh, perfect. And this is the anti-caro grenade. I believe we knocked out all the infantry over here. So now, again, we can't... Oh, I was hoping we could direct control him into the enemy there. But we have a lot of points, and now we can get the 21-centimeter howitzer, which is perfect. We will, I guess, have to buy you an ammo vehicle. Which, I guess this one doesn't give ammo, this one does, so I don't really know what the point was in that. But, okay, so you have, yeah, okay, sure. Well, you have ammo crates, oh, you have ammo crates too, you have a flamethrower in here, okay, cool. Let's move you over. Push two of the tank crew on this machine gun. Go for maybe a repair, if there's any, nope, there's no possibilities for that, but there's a crew member missing on that, so you've just been promoted to machine gun crew. And now... we could probably put that over there. And we're looking pretty good. I actually was a little scared that I may not win this battle. Now, last battle, obviously, as some people may or may not be aware, we, I guess it's not really a spoiler. It's a spoiler for like literally a month-old video at this point, I feel like. So it's not really a spoiler anymore. But we lost that last battle, and it was brutal. I was really annoyed that I lost it because I thought I was doing really good, and then it just all went bad. What is the artillery ammo and heavy? What's this other thing? Light ammo? Doesn't really matter. We'll just keep this truck around the thing. We'll deploy the sandbags on it, and we'll start engaging these tanks with it. I mean, it'll do enough damage. I'm hoping that we can win today's battle to prove that the Italians are a great support to the Germans. Right now we are a little bit behind in score, but that's okay. It's more for, you know, it's just so we're having fun, right? Let's see if we can get a impact. Oh, that was awesome. Does it fire again? I hope so. This thing looks very rusty and old. It looks like it probably is a leftover from World War I. These big howitzers I don't really feel like have a huge reason to exist. But let's take a look. Maybe it says it right here. No, right here. Oh, it was accepted in 1938. Okay, they only made 20 of them. Wow. The Germans apparently used them after the war. I like Valour and modders like Valor's dev who put in stuff like that. Just a little bit of historical information. It's always cool. It's always cool to learn some new stuff. Now I guess we could try and use the Italian carro armato, which I think just means armored vehicle or armored tank. Armato means armor. I think carro means either vehicle or car. And then it's the M1441 model. This thing is just a joke. Like, no offense, this thing is just gonna get anti-tank rifle before it can even fire a shot. There's a lot of infantry coming in here. We're just using it. Oh god, we're just using this to try and deal with this entire wave of British forces who are running past us. There's a Valentine in the background. Oh no, anti-tank rifle, anti-tank grenade. I mean, oh man, that was a little brutal. We need some infantry over here. We need to get the maybe we'll get just a regular Alpini squad. And over here we need some militia. Hoping that we can just use the cheap infantry to fill the gaps here. But this is in no way a battle that we, as the Italians, have any way of deciding. It's all going to come down to the Germans and how they fight. Is this... One of these is still up. I think it might be the right one. Oh, that's not good. Rotate the gun. Engage. Is it targeting it? It should be targeting it here. Oh, there it is. That's targeting it. And it's going to fire, I think. Oh, I love... So the cool thing is... Oh, God, that was awesome. It didn't knock out that... It didn't even do anything to this Matilda. But I learned a while back, and I tested it, and I think it still works. You know how you can direct control an artillery piece and, like, have it fire somewhere? This works for, you know, you can also do attack round with F6. Personally, here's a suggestion. You always want to click on moving enemy armor. Oof, so that just in the corner of my eye. You want to always click on moving enemy armor or infantry because what it does is uses its own calculations. And what it will do, as far as I'm aware, it will attempt to engage the armor as it's moving. So let's say it shoots at a piece of armor, and the piece of armor moves on. It'll then try to adjust its next shot based on the positioning of the armor or the infantry, depending on what you're shooting at. Now, obviously, we are getting completely dominated down here. Let's get the Auto Blinda. Hopefully, actually, Blinda might be card. Now, I'm sure someone in the comment section will tell me I'm an idiot. Oh, this is the stupid one. I should have bought this one with the 20 mil. No, wait, isn't there a 21 or 20 mil? Yeah, this is the one with 20 mil. This just has 2 machine guns in it, I'm pretty sure. So this is more of a joke buy. Oh, man, I thought this was the good one. Well, good one. I thought it was the one with the 20 mil on it, but it's not. We got this beautiful desert camo Valentine. British World War II desert camo is very unique. It's got that pink bluish sort of look to it. I always really thought that was a very interesting camo to use in the desert. But hey, look, if they used it, they must have had a good reason for it. Look, I have no clue about camos, let's be real, but I'm sure the British did. So, I mean, they won the war, technically speaking. Well, they were part of the team of the guys that won the war, so I'm assuming they had an idea of what they were doing, right? That's how it works. See if we can maybe lob a shell this way. Come on, fingers crossed. Oh, that was perfect. That was what we needed to do. We needed our Oh, we needed our howitzer to really step up their game, and I guess they did. We kind of lost this right side, and we are currently losing 5 flags to 2. And we're not doing so hot. I really need my AI to step up, and I say that because I'm not able to really do anything. Maybe we could consider getting this 90 mil. I need a truck. Oh, it comes with a truck. Perfect. Okay, you go here. We'll get the M Battalion, which is the best infantry the Italians have to offer. I'm not really sure what's specifically in these guys. They were the elite units of the voluntary militia for Italian national security. Okay, so we're just going to hope that they are good enough, worth the money, because we're going to need to capture this flag back or we're going to lose this battle. And then we also need to try and push up to this other... Oh, there's a AAA tank. We can't really do much about that. Or it says triple. I say AAA. It's got the AA, but it looks like it just has 4 machine guns. And the BESA are probably my favorite British machine gun that's like mounted in a vehicle because it's just so damn strong. It's so damn strong. It's got a super high fire rate, which makes it really good. And then you have 4 of those. Oh, brutal. Okay, there's a bunch of infantry over here. Oh my god. Let's just forget about that for a second. How is my howitzer doing? Hey, look! A Grant with the 75. See if we can engage him. Actually, could we land a shot right between... If we get both of these tanks, I might lose my my stuff. Come on, come on. Ooh! I'll take 1 out of 2. It was also the one I wasn't aiming for, technically speaking, but I'll take 1 of the 2 tanks, that's for sure. Let's dismount this 90 mil. I think we have ammo crates on board, yes. Okay, here comes my elite, so we'll move up the 90 mil, and then we just gotta get eyes on the situation here. I keep pressing the control button, because I'm so used to that now from playing Gates of Hell all the time. Get the support crew out for this machine gun. Here comes our elites of the M Battalion, as they are pushing up, and we gotta get our 90 mil. I kind of should have maybe pushed it up a little earlier. Oh, we really want to load AP, bud. Okay, push up, push up, push up. Artillery. Rotate and engage. Infantry. Oh, we lost that little armored car that we bought. Oh well, that was to be expected to be real. We need to find out where this Grant is. Okay, you two have just been promoted to quick little infantry that pushes the point. Oh, this thing is still alive. I wasn't aware. I thought this was dead. Maybe the SAS guys have something on them. It's like, it can still fire, apparently. Hey, buddy, not your butt. Oh god, they're all throwing grenades! Oh my god, the TNT is still gonna go up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. That was kind of cool, I suppose. Okay, let's put our infantry back in these trenches. Artillery, it just fired. I think it just totally missed the target, though. A little sad, little sad. Let's put some sandbags up as well. The sandbags are a little nicer to use than the foxholes because the sandbags never glitch out like the foxholes do. You can see that I can't man all of these foxholes, and it really makes for a little bit of an annoyance. I'm sure it's an engine limitation. I mean, the foxholes were never meant to be in the game, I think, but thank God they are because they do help a lot with the defense of certain objectives. But yeah, foxholes great. Sandbags, I think, better. Just the way that the game works and operates. Oh, we just knocked out the Grant. Oh, that was my 90. The 90 mil only fires a single shot at a time, obviously. And judging by what happened, it shot straight through. Does this make sense? Let's find out. Let's find out. So this is the 90 mil, and it fired straight through the Grant, and then it knocked out the Matilda behind it in the same shot. Now, if that's not epic, I don't know what is. We are getting back some terrain here, some much-needed terrain, I should say. Now, I don't know to what degree we can maybe capture the next area. We do need to maybe get another capture zone. Our 90 mil is in a great spot to knock out this Valentine, so we're going to just wait for a solution and a reload. Oh, boy. That is perfect. Push him up. Now we are losing this capture zone right here. Let's get some cheap militia. We've lost this zone. We're down to 1 flag. I guess this is going to go exactly like my last battle, though a little bit less close it looks like. But the Italians, oh my god, 90 mil. Stop, 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 engage. Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him. Okay, push up again. We got to push while we're not reloading, or while we're reloading. Oh my god, they're just charging us with a bunch of stuff now. Let's just disembark this ammo crate. And the Italians, we really need to capture something. We're just getting absolutely bullied right now. That's my 90 mil. Okay, this thing. Oh my god, artillery. Okay, engage the middle, please. We have a lot of enemies over there. It's going to just destroy this middle point, isn't it? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Whatever you tell me what for fire is. Oof, perfect hit. That's good. Our 30 mil, our 90 mil is operational. We have a lot of infantry and armored vehicles to approach here. The Matildas, we should go. It should be Grant, Matilda, Valentine, and his little AA tanks next. So let's go for this Matilda. But we can't really seem to see it. So let's knock out this AA tank. If we can even hit it. It is obviously kind of in a bad spot. Can we give this sandbags? Oh, that's really cool. I wasn't aware you could. Matilda, you push up, you die. Come at me, bro. Oh, that was a... We could hit it right here. That should be a kill. Oh, perfect! Knock... What? That is awesome! We just set this thing on freaking fire! It was just a straight ammunition burn. What the... That's awesome. Alright, 90 mil. You gotta keep up the action here, buddy. It's not going to be a victory. I think this battle is going to be a loss. I don't think it is really up to anyone here in particular, though my score does really, I guess, pale in comparison to my AI buddies who have been fighting a little harder than I have. But, I mean, you have to realize I am the Italians. I have the best thing in the game I have right now is this sort of like Italian flak 88, and also just missed like 3 times, which is a little bit awkward, but this must be the best thing I have in my arsenal, and even then it's not like I can spam these things. I mean, I am using it hard now to destroy enemy armor. We knocked out a bunch of their tanks. I just don't think it's going to be enough. Look at the middle, there's a lot of stuff. There's a new Grant here as well. This Matilda, nope, doesn't even show up. Artillery, it just fired at something. I don't know what it fired at, maybe there because we saw a huge dust cloud. We need to knock out as many of these enemy tanks as possible just to, you know, kind of keep our pride up high. But I think it's going to be the battle. I think it's going to be a GG. I definitely do enjoy playing some Men of War. It's always fun, especially when, for example, this Matilda or, oh, that Grant getting blown up sky high. We killed a 2-pounder with that, a bunch of infantry as well. But I think it was not meant to be. The Italians here and the Germans are not going to be able to capture Tobruk, so we will have to come back another day. But for now, I think that's where we're going to have to call it for here for today. If you do want to see something particularly, or something, well, I guess that interests you, I should say, in these Men of War battles, let me know. Give me some ideas for factions in the comment section. Give me some ideas for you know, certain battles or certain years, certain eras. This could be anything. World War I, modern. There is even that Born in the Fire mod I've been messing around with lately, which allows me to do basically like a bunch of even American Independence War stuff. So there is a never-ending amount of content, really. But I gotta say, this 90 mil right here, absolute champion. It's a shame I didn't buy this earlier, because it would have been probably an absolute mad lat unit to have a little earlier on in the battle. They're still pushing me with equipment, but it's going to be GG. We are at 1 point left here in just a second. My artillery maybe will even fire, though I don't know. One more shot from a 90 mil. Nope, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. The artillery coming in, destroying that Matilda, being one of the last things that happens in this game. Still, my Canona, almost made for half of my points. The enemies, or my allies, had some Duke Panzer IVs, it looks like. I like how the frames return to amazing the second the game's over for some reason. It looks like the old AI can stop calculating and the map becomes really nice on the frames. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta say, it's always fun to play some Men of War, especially after playing Gates of Hell, which obviously only has 2 factions for right now. I'd love to see you guys in the next one, and I hope you had fun. Cheers!